Will AI actually replace software engineers in the future? I think this is a question that many of us are asking to ourselves, especially in 2026 with all the changes and improvements on AI. And honestly, it's kind of worrying because we're making a living out of this, and our livelihood depends on it. On the internet, we can see multiple answers from different angles to this question. Some say that AI will not replace software engineers, but the ones that know how to use AI will. Some say AI will completely replace developers and there will be no future for this niche. Some say AI is nothing but a tool, just like GitHub and Stack Overflow were just tools. Some, on the other hand, believe that they are no longer software engineers but code janitors that are supposed to clean the slop that AI generates. Some are worried about AI, some embrace it, and some just don't really care and some think this is the future. CEO of Nvidia in 2024 said, quote, "Everybody is a programmer now." Also in 2024, Devin came out, which was supposed to replace software engineers completely. On the other hand, people that are actually real developers like the legendary Linus Torvalds said in an email code, AI is just a tool, just like other tools that we use, and it's clearly a useful one. The creator of C# and TypeScript, Anders Heisberg, said in a video on Sajjad Khader's channel, quote, "AI is not going to innovate." Now this is something I 100% agree on, and no AI will ever be able to innovate. Think like innovations Steve Jobs introduced to the world. A phone with no buttons that you use your fingers to interact with. This is something that even smartest people at the time couldn't think of. This is innovation. AI depends heavily on the things that already exist. Could AI code if data on Stack Overflow, GitHub, and many other coding websites didn't already exist? The obvious answer is no. Now, when it comes to coding with AI, not every developer uses it the same way. Some just vibe code by letting AI do 100% of the work, and just use trial and error to see if the app is working correct or not. Some are using agents to do the work and code like a conductor conducts an orchestra. Some are using it just like we used to use Stack Overflow, just using it when needed to find solutions, to understand things better, and be able to debug errors. I think there's a spectrum on how people use AI. Senior developers use AI in a whole nother level compared to junior developers, because they understand systems, architectures, and design much better compared to a junior developer. So we can agree on the fact that not everybody uses AI the same way. Now, I don't know about you, but recently I helped one of my trader friends to vibe code a Chrome extension for helping him to analyze TradingView better. Seeing how a person with absolutely no understanding of how software is made was kind of a funny experience. He didn't know how to version control, which became a huge problem for him. He didn't know what prompts to use to get what he wanted. He couldn't even make the first version of the software work properly at the beginning. I helped him to make it run and function, but without my help, he either couldn't have done it, or it would have taken him a long time to do it. I also have another friend in college. We both studied software engineering as a major. In late 2021, before coding with AI was that big of a deal, he couldn't code or make any software because he didn't know the basics or didn't know how to program in any programming languages. Now today, with the help of AI, my colleague can make software and sometimes they're actually not that bad. But take AI away from him and he will 100% fail and wouldn't be able to continue. He can't even write a simple function without AI. Also, his projects could never be extended to a real-world project. And if something requires like above tens of thousands of lines of code, I guarantee you that he will fail. Now I think, and this is my honest opinion, nobody knows for sure what will happen in the future. Nobody can guarantee that AI will replace programmers or not with concrete facts. I think in my perspective, it's a gamble to continue this profession. Either we continue and we will be okay, or someday we would wake up to a new tool called Neptune 3000 that for sure can do all the things that we can do, and we will be replaced and erased from the face of the earth. I'm okay with taking this risk and continue on my path, because I never got into programming for money, but because I found it something that I really enjoyed doing and could solve real problems with, and to make my own ideas come to life, and honestly, it was like magic to me. At the end of the day, there is a 50-50% chance, right? Although it's an important matter for relying on chances, but what is life without risking it all? Tell me what you think in the comments, that if you agree with me or not. And thanks for watching this video.